Sapiens, A Brief History of Humankind by Yuval Noah Harari is a groundbreaking book that explores the history of our species from the emergence of Homo sapiens to the present day. This book provides a fascinating look at how we, as humans, have evolved, adapted, and shaped the world around us. Harari divides human history into key revolutions: the cognitive revolution, the agricultural revolution, and the scientific revolution, each of which played a crucial role in shaping modern civilization. The cognitive revolution, which took place around 70,000 years ago, was when Homo sapiens developed the ability to think abstractly, communicate through complex language, and create myths, religions, and social structures. This allowed small bands of humans to cooperate on a larger scale, giving them a significant advantage over other species. Harari argues that the ability to believe in shared myths, such as gods, nations, and money, is what has enabled humans to dominate the planet. Unlike other species, which rely on genetic evolution, humans can adapt and unite through shared beliefs, allowing them to build vast civilizations and influence the course of history. The agricultural revolution, occurring around 10,000 years ago, marked a fundamental shift from a hunter-gatherer lifestyle to farming and permanent settlements. While this allowed populations to grow, it also led to increased social hierarchies, economic inequalities, and a shift from relatively egalitarian societies to ones dominated by ruling elites. Harari challenges the notion that this was an advancement for humanity, suggesting that agriculture led to harder, more monotonous lives for most people compared to the varied diet and active lifestyle of hunter-gatherers. He describes how the shift to farming led to the rise of kingdoms, organized religions, and economies built around surplus production, but also increased human suffering as people became dependent on crops, vulnerable to famines, and subject to labor exploitation. The scientific revolution, beginning around 500 years ago, introduced a new way of thinking, one based on observation, experimentation, and the pursuit of knowledge. This revolution fueled immense technological and economic growth, enabling humans to extend their lifespans, travel across the globe, and even reach space. However, Harari also warns of the risks, such as the ethical dilemmas posed by artificial intelligence, genetic engineering, and environmental destruction. He argues that modern science, while bringing many benefits, has also created existential threats, such as nuclear weapons and climate change, that could ultimately threaten the survival of our species. One of the book's most compelling arguments is that human progress has always been driven by our collective imagination. Whether it's religion, capitalism, or human rights, these are all constructs that exist only because we believe in them. Harari challenges readers to reconsider many of their deeply held beliefs, making the book both thought-provoking and sometimes unsettling. He emphasizes that much of what we consider natural or inevitable in our world is actually the result of historical processes and human choices. This perspective encourages readers to question social norms and rethink what the future of humanity might look like. However, some critics argue that Harari oversimplifies complex historical events and portrays human history as being largely shaped by broad trends rather than individual choices. While this sweeping approach makes the book engaging and accessible, it may overlook important nuances. Some also believe that his emphasis on shared myths and social constructs underestimates the role of biological and environmental factors in shaping human societies. Nonetheless, Harari's insights provide a valuable lens through which we can understand our past and anticipate our future. One particularly interesting theme in the book is how humans have used storytelling to create order and meaning in their societies. Harari suggests that the ability to tell stories and believe in collective myths is what separates Homo sapiens from other species. This ability has allowed us to build institutions, cooperate in large numbers, and achieve remarkable feats. However, It has also led to wars, social divisions, and systems of oppression. The book encourages readers to think critically about the narratives they accept and how these narratives shape their lives. Overall, Sapiens is a must-read for anyone interested in history, anthropology, or philosophy. It provides a fresh perspective on how humans have evolved and what makes us unique as a species. Whether you agree with all of Harari's arguments or not, the book will undoubtedly challenge your worldview and leave you with a deeper understanding of our past and future. By exploring the major forces that have shaped human civilization, Harari invites us to reflect on where we are headed as a species and what choices we should make to ensure a sustainable and meaningful future. What do you think about the ideas presented in Sapiens? Let's discuss in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any more fascinating book reviews. See you in the next video.